everyone, Artysan here and welcome for a new video. So you are going to tell yourself this game is not Watcher of Realms, and you are totally right. This game is Red Shadow Legends, and in this video we are going to cover why I'm showing you that and the reasons of me showing you Red Shadow Legends. So let's start right now. So a few weeks ago, Plarium is the editor of Red Shadow Legends, reached out to me and they asked me if I was interested to cover some additional content on top of Watcher of Realms and trying to see if I would be interested with Red Shadow Legends. So I was like, I don't know, I really enjoy playing Watcher of Realms, but let's have a call. So I jumped on a call, it was more than a week ago, I think, and I discussed with the head of influencer and content creator, etc., etc. And it was really not what I was expecting. I was expecting that we are directly going into the content of what I'm going to cover as a content creator for Red Shadow Legends, etc., etc. But it didn't start it that way. It started with discussing about why at the first place I stopped Red Shadow Legends. So for the information, I played for 2.5 years Red Shadow Legends, probably a year after it started. Like I still remember playing with Ninja getting released and Ronda getting released. Like it was like the first collab that they had with the ad with the like big ultimate date night everywhere, etc., etc. So I played for 2.5 years and I stopped. Then I stopped like games in general for like a year or two, and after I started Watcher of Realms, and I've been playing Watcher of Realms since then, and I never came back to Red. So he asked me a lot about why did I stop Red Shadow Legends when I stopped that like 3.5 years ago, and why I love Watcher of Realms so much, and what was kind of like in my mind, at least with the knowledge that I have right now as a non-Red Shadow Legend player, the difference is that I think I prefer than Watcher of Realms. So it was a 30-minute meeting, and I think we spent probably 20 minutes discussing about what I love about Watcher of Realms. So I discussed about the fact that you are getting diamonds when you are selling champions, the fact that the rates for the champions are way better, that it's way easier to get your collections of champion because it's a lot less champion, and starting right now in 2026 is way harder, I felt, in Red Shadow Legends. Like a lot of really nice way of, and like for example, you run a map, you lose the map, you don't lose the energy. I think it's really beautiful there. Things that I didn't add when I was playing in Red Shadow Legends, and that's I kind of like struggle with. So after that, like he was kind of like asking me why I stopped Red Shadow Legends at the first place, and I was playing really well. I had like a really top account as well when I stopped, but I felt at the time at least that Red Shadow Legends was the second full-time job. Like it was crazy. The content was expanding so much and so fast, and the quality of life in the game was not here. Like I was spending way too much time to do any type of content. Like doing the guild boss was taking a long time, doing Hydra in manual was taking a long time, Chimeras was not there yet, but it would have taken a long time as well. Farming the gear was taking a long time. You were not able to do double run directly. I think the speed was not even 2x, I think, when I was playing. Maybe it was, I don't really remember, but really like playing Red Shadow Legends was way too much work to enjoy the game and to continue to play sustainably. And I also started to have kids, so that was kind of challenging as well. So we discussed that, and they kind of like asked me if I was open to restart, and restarting in like 2025, 2026, because we are a few days from 2026, and kind of like covering the content as a new player in Red Shadow Legends in 2026. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not saying that I'm going to stick with Red Shadow Legends, to be honest. I'm going to try it and give it a shot. My first impressions, I've been playing for 30 hours, a bit more than a day. And to be honest, I really enjoy that. I didn't play that much Watcher of Realms in the last 24 hours. I should have played more because we are currently matching against Mad, as you probably all know, for the 4th time in a row. But the video is going to come tomorrow about the match against Mad. No worry about that. And I'm going to discuss my kind of frequency and timing for the different video between the two games. But I'm going to probably do only one video a week of Red Shadow Legends just to kind of cover my experience about the game. And again, I'm not saying like you should play Red Shadow Legends. It's not my purpose. It's just that I wanted to have some fresh air. Playing Watcher of Realms has been a little bit boring lately. Like playing against Mad 4 times in a row. You will see next video that the defense are exactly the same. Like it has been like something that is it's not that fun. I love the game though, still, but it has not been fun. So I was been kind of like trying to find something else to do when I had this kind of downtime on my side. So Red Shadow Legends, I think, is the perfect timing. So what they proposed me is they offered new content creator a generations of a link. So you can see the QR code just on top here. And with this link, so you have also the link on the descriptions below. And with this link that I use myself, and I'm going to show you what it's going to give you. But this link is going to give you 4 heroes. And that's not like small heroes. That's insane heroes. So what's working for how it's working is that they gave me a list of a few legendaries and a few epics. And I had to pick the one that I wanted to be part of my referral link. So please, if you are interested to play the game, use my link. I'm not going to get that much about that. It's just that you are going to get the exact same champions that I got. So I think it will be kind of interesting because I'm going to cover like all the contents of like what I'm focusing on, how I'm cleaning the contents, how I'm killing the guild boss, etc, etc. And I will mostly use the 4 heroes that I selected because they are crazy powerful. On top of the 4 heroes, you are going to have an extra legendaries, but I'm going to cover that later on the video. So let's talk about the 4 champions that you can get using my referral link. And by the way, like you see my champions right now, it's 30 hours of gaming without spending a dime. So that's pretty impressive. The only thing that I spend is $10. It's the red pass, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Battle pass. I don't know how they call that. It's to increase the experience that you are getting and the silver that you are getting on every run. So that's really good when you are a new player because you are starting with small characters. You need to level them up really fast. So this red pass at $10 is going to accelerate a lot your progression. So that's the only thing that I paid. But all the rest is from the account. I'm going to also cover this crazy champion that I got just today. Not from my referral link, but I got just today. So the first champion that I selected on the pack that you can also get if you are using my link is Narma the Returns. So to be honest, I didn't know any of this champion anymore. So I called all my friends that still play Red Shadow Legends. I gave them the list. I was like, what are the best champions? And they all came back with the same list. So the first one is Narma the Returns. So I think she was released like 4 or 5 years ago. And she got buffed like a few weeks ago. And she is insane. This champion is giving, so it's increasing durations of all debuffs on one enemies with the A1. Then the A2 is on one enemy, place a decreased attack 50% for 3 turns. Then leash on all enemies for 2 turns. Then activate all the poisons debuffs on all enemy. Plus heal all allies by 25% of the champion max. So she's healing, she's bringing leash, she's putting poison, she's detonating poisons, she's adding decreased attack. Like that's insane. Then it's not finished. She attack one enemy. She have a chance of 75% placing 3 5% poisons debuffs and a 25% poison sensitivity for 3 turns. But if you skill it up, it's a 100% chance to do that. So that's insane. For like dragons, it would be perfect. And by the way, I did focus my champions on PvE because I feel that you need to have a really good level of PvE to be able to farm gear. Then you can start to compete on arena. So that was my thought process. So these champions are insane for PvE. They will also probably be super good in PvP later on, but that's not the point here. And then if the initial target is already under 3 or more debuff, place 3 5% poisons debuff and a 25% on all enemies for 3 turns instead. So this champion is insane. She is helping your team. She's putting poison. She's detonating the poisons. Like she's insane. And also she have a passive that when she get attacked or when someone get attacked, she also bring poisons again to the enemy that is attacking your team. So she's going to bring so much poison to your team. So that's the first champion. The second champion that you are going to get for free is Riella. So Riella, I really love Riella because the first one is attack one enemy 3 times. So she's really good with the Fire Knights boss, and each critical hits has a 80% chance of sealing 5% of the target turn meter. So it means that she have a really strong chance. As you can see, like she get 100% there. So she's going to decrease the turn meter. She's going to get the turn meter. So she's going to attack faster. And if you don't know that, Red Shadow Legends is a turn-based game. So speed is key and stealing the turn meter is key as well because you're going to attack more often, making more damage and not letting your enemy attack you at the first place. And then you have attack one enemy 3 times. So perfect for the Fire Knight again. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense, a 25% weakened debuff, and a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. So she is insane. She's going to help your other DPS to kill the monsters. She's bringing weakening decrease def, decrease speed. And with the books, she's going to have that as like 75%, 65%, no, 70%, sorry. So that's pretty insane, the rate to get all of that. And then you have fill the turn meters of all allies by 20% and place a 30% increased crit rate buff on all enemies for 2 turns. So again, she's going to play with the turn meter, and you are going to attack faster, better, and it's going to be really good for you. The next champion that you have, it's Rector Drath. So she's really good because she's going to help to decrease the attack of the enemy. She's going to be able to heal your champion. She's also going to put perfect veil. She's also going to put continuous heal. So she's going to like keep your team alive. And then she's a reviver. So that's really good on a lot of contents, especially for like PvP on this one, for example, where she can revive a singularly ally with 60% HP and fill their turn meter by 60%, plus place a perfect veil buff on them for 3 turns. So she's going to save your team. It's a 6-turn based, but with the cooldown is going to be a 4 turns base. So that's pretty insane champions. The last one that I ask is Hugo. This champion, so it's a female. This champion is huge. So attack one enemy has a 35% chance of placing a leash debuff 2 turns. Chance increased by 5% for each ally enemy. So she's going to place leech on the enemies. There she attack all enemies. She do decreased defense. She do block buff for 2 turns on her. Plus the chance of placing a block buff debuff increased by 5% for each alive enemy. So more you have enemy on the waves, etc., better it will be. Then she's going to be removing all heal reductions debuff from all allies, then removes 1 random debuff from all allies, then heals all allies by 20% of this champion max HP. And if all the allies are dead, revive them with 50% HP, then fill the turn meter by 50% instead. So she's going to keep your team alive again, remove the debuff, revive them. She is insane. And the last one is place a 30% increase speed buff on the block damage buff on these champions for 1 turn whenever this champion's last living ally is killed. So this champions is going to help you on a lot of contents. They are going to be with you at the start of the game. They are going to stay with you until probably the end of the game. So that's really great for champions to get. Also, when are you getting them? You are going to get her as soon as you use my link. So as soon as you are finished with the tutorial, you are going to get Narma. Then at level 10 of your account, you are going to take Rolla. At 20, you are going to get Rector. And at 30, you get Hugo. So you don't get the 4 directly when you start the game. You will get them when you reach 30. You will get all of them. As you can see, I'm 30. I just got Hugo. And it's why she's still level 1. But I'm going to continue there. When they are sending you gifts, they are going to arrive directly on your mailbox at the top right of your screen. So you need to open the gift, like the chest right there, and you are going to see the champions coming up when you are getting at the start of the game, level 10, level 20, level 30. On top of that, so that's not enough. Like that, I remember playing 4 years, 5 years ago, where I was starting with Kale, and I was like trying to bring Kale to level 60 and trying to clean the content with Kale, and it was hell. Like it was really hard to play with the rare champions at the time being. With these 4 champions, I've been able to clean a campaign. I will show you that, but I'm going to cover that more in the next video. I've been covering normal and hard. I clean everything. You get like a divine, like a sacred shard. It's not a divine in this game, it's sacred shard. When you clean the hard, so I still have brutal and nightmare to cover, but I did the full campaign for normal, the full campaign on hard with these champions, and it has been like a piece of cake in less than 30 hours. So on top of that, they are also giving away an extra legendaries that you are going to get with a promo code. So the promo code is on desktop. You can get that there on this little menu there. You say promo code, you put a promo code there. I just got another promo code, so I just entered that. But you can have one of these 6 champions. So you have Sun Wukong if you use Monkey King as the promo code. You can get Alice the Wanderer if you say get Alice in the promo code, but you can see that on the screen right now. You can get Green Warden Ruark if you say Tree Hugger on the promo code. You can get 2 Anarak if you say Desert Queen on the promo code. You can also get Tolin with the promo code Draymond Slayers, or the Date Nights if you say UD King. On these 6 champions, to be honest, my recommendations will be for either Tolin or Alice the Wanderer for PvE mostly, or if you want to get already with a head start for PvP, Sun Wukong will be a really perfect champions. I will not recommend the other one, like Tuanarak. She is a legendary Void champion. She is super powerful. I still think that Tolin is way better, so I'm going to show you Tolin here. But Tolin has been helping me cleaning all the content right now. It's a monster. It's a beast. He's eating like a truck. And yeah, attack all enemy, place weaken, grant an extra turn if weaken is on all enemies. So he's like attacking all the time. On top of that, you have like so many like huge attack, like in your 25% of the target defense on the boss. Like it's just insane. Will in your unkillable and shield buffs. Like he's just going through. He's just killing everything. It's super fun. And on top of that, every 5th turn he's getting an extra turn. So he's really attacking all the time. He have a really huge DPS. As you can see, my gear is really bad, but still he has been helping me cleaning all the campaigns already, and it's pretty insane. So yeah, I'm not going to say that much more for this video. The only thing that I say is I'm going to continue to do as I'm doing on Watcher of Realms, so don't be worried about that. My main focus is still Watcher of Realms. We still have MAD to beat, and we are currently on the match number 4. Hopefully we win them tomorrow, and we're going to play them again on Friday, and hopefully we're going to get top 1 by Saturday this week. So that's still my main focus. I'm still one of the vice leader in Dragonshire, so I still have a lot of things to do there. So Red Shadow Legends will be my side project, I would say. So I will try to post probably 1 video a week. I will probably do some streaming live as well in the coming few days on Red Shadow Legends and on Watcher of Realms. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. No worry about my content. I'm going to stick with Watcher of Realms as well, but I'm just going to sparkle a little bit of Red Shadow Legends as well, because to be honest, I've been enjoying the game a lot in the last 30 hours. Like if you don't like the game, I would not have played that much for the last 30 hours, I would say, but I really enjoy the game, and to be honest, it was a really fresh start. I felt that I would be overwhelmed by restarting Red Shadow Legends as level 0, and for now, so far, it has been fun. Now we are going to see later on, because they have so many champions in Red Shadow Legends, and I love to collect all of them, so I will probably not be able to do that as a free-to-play player, but we will see how far I can get and how fast I can get to a mid-level player. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please put your comments on the descriptions below. Give me your reactions or anything that you want to share. And yeah, if you are interested by playing Red Shadow Legends, use my link. You are going to get 4 crazy champions plus 1 on top of that. I hope you a great day and see you soon. Bye bye.